Snow White continues to embarrass herself in ways that I never saw coming. The movie Minecraft broke box office numbers last week on their opening weekend with $301 million made globally, 10 times, 20 times more than what Snow White made. And Snow White continues to slip in the box office numbers. We'll talk about that in a moment. But here's what we have learned about Snow White versus a movie like Minecraft. Well, number one, Minecraft just advertised their film. They didn't speak negatively about the video game. And voila, you get these results. Now, I don't care about Minecraft. I'm going to be completely honest. But what I'm seeing here is that, hey, if you make a good film and it caters to your audience, well, people are going to tune in. Now, looking at the domestic numbers from last week, or last weekend, I should say, opening weekend for Minecraft domestically was at $162 million, almost 163. A Working Man still ahead of Snow White. That's just sad. And they had a 52.7 drop off. The Chosen had almost 1,500 theaters available for them to go, for people to go see the movie. Made more than Snow White. Snow White dropped another 58.5%. And they have more theaters available, yet people are not going to see that film. You see, when you don't stick to the old script, when you're bashing the original film and you think that's a good idea. And it's funny how Disney is trying to blame Rachel Zegler when they cast her for this movie. It's funny that they didn't sit there and think to themselves, well, maybe we should just cut the project and just forget about it for now. They did that with Rapunzel. Great job there. But you know what? If in the future Disney doesn't learn their lesson, well, these are the results. So I think Disney just needs to stop making remakes of their old films because they're not getting a lot of good results. The only good movies I like so far is The Jungle Book and Beauty and the Beast. Everything else has been it's been okay to me. Another example of why you shouldn't push DEI on people, why folks don't want to just see somebody get an opportunity just because of their skin color. That's not a way to do business. And then on top of that, you leave out the dwarfs who could have played a huge part in this film, maybe saved the film a little bit. But no, we're not going to do that. We're going to just do CGI characters and be fine. But what does Minecraft do? All they did was just try to tell a story, cater to their audience who do care about the Minecraft video game. And this is what you get. And it's crazy to me how that actually works and why Hollywood doesn't seem to get it. They just want to push these ideas on people and think that, okay, you got to cater to us and comply, blah, 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 blah. And we just want your money. That doesn't work anymore. And for Disney, I think they need to make a pivot. I saw a report that they potentially might stop remaking these animated films. I think that would be a good idea. Get back to your roots of just creating new Disney movies constantly. And I'm not saying they don't do that because they do, but at the end of the day, it needs to be consistent. And again, Minecraft is destroying them. And it's just like, wow, even The Chosen, Jesus did better than Snow White, which I think is amazing to me. It speaks volumes of where people are at in society right now. We see the majority speaking out against these ideas. They're not happy with what Disney is doing. So if you want to reevaluate what you're doing, Disney, again, stop constantly blaming Rachel Zegler for the downfall because you did cast her. I think that's a weak move by Disney. I understand that you're not happy with what she did, but you decided to move forward anyways. You should have just cut the project like you did with Tango, where you just said, you know what? We're not doing that. We're going to pause on that film because of the results of Snow White. So maybe stop pushing the DEI because that's not working for you either. And just get back to making good movies, tell good stories, and give us a reason to show up. Because if you're going to push agendas on families, people who have conservative values or traditional values, it's not going to work. They're not going to show up to your movies. So if they learn their lesson, great. If they don't, these are the results that are going to continue to happen. And it's just an absolute disaster for Disney. I mean, this is embarrassing stuff. When you have a movie like that Working Man, I haven't even seen that film, but it's still ahead of you after the third weekend. And then The Chosen doesn't even have the same budget, is doing better than Snow White. That is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. And it just shows you that people are fed up. And the majority of people out there have traditional values or just don't want this woke stuff in their movies. And if you want to keep going, have fun. But again, Minecraft doing well, I'm happy for them. I mean, again, I don't really care about the film, but it's obvious to me that when you decide not to push agendas and just cater to the audience who cares about the product, these are the results and it actually works. Who would have thought? Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. Love to hear thoughts about the results of Snow White continuing to plummet in the movie theaters. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.